The superstitions in ancient Babylon. The evil eye refers to the builders, the Igigi. The term builder really meaning architect, as seen in the demons of Solomon, who built the second temple, and therefore the first and the last. The source of the information is said to come from the oracle, the watcher, whose symbol is an eye, whose way is an eye for an eye, and his stone is lapis lazuli. Now we begin. The superstition that the evil eye of a witch or wizard might bring blight upon an individual or community was as persistent in Chaldea as elsewhere. Incantations frequently allude to it as among the causes of sickness, and exorcisms were duly directed against it. Even today, upon the site of the ruins of Babylon, children are protected against it by fastening small blue objects to their headgear. Lapis lazuli, blue, alternatively a sapphire. Just as mold from a grave was supposed by the witches of the Middle Ages to be particularly effective in magic, so was the dust in the temple supposed to possess a hidden virtue in Assyria. If one pared one's nails or cut one's hair, it was considered necessary to bury them lest a sorcerer should discover them and use them against their late owner. For sorcery performed upon a part, meaning helping to achieve something, was by the law of sympathetic magic, and was thought to reflect upon the whole. A similar superstition is attached to the discarding of clothing. That is probably why Anzu, Red Sky, is a clothing charity located in Britain. Anzu is the oracle and the demon of the deep, affecting, not protecting. For among the barbarian and the uncultured folk, their clothing was regarded as part and parcel of the man. There seems to be a weird connection to DNA here, and DNA is in the symbol of a building, the pyramid. Builder could refer to something else, something we do not yet understand. Here it refers to building a bridge for the curse, a gateway, one could say. Even in our time, simple and uneducated people tear a piece from their garments and hang it as an offering on the bushes around any of the numerous wells in the country that they may have journeyed to. This is a survival of the custom of sacrificing the part for the whole. For example, Sin, Lord Zu, who is Anunnaki yet not Anunnaki, and again similar to the parent of the Anunnaki, but again similar to the crucifixion of Jesus. Remember, he died for your sin, Zu. The worship of sin is unchangeable. It is universal in all of the texts I've read. To continue, if one desired to get rid of a headache, hold on a minute, it was necessary to bury them, referring to nail clippings or hair, lest a sorcerer should get hold of them. And here one willingly had to take the hair of a young kid and give it to a wise woman, who would spin it on the right side and double it on the left. Then, similar to Solomon's knot, it was bound into 14 knots, and the incantation of Ea, the offspring of the deep, was pronounced upon it, after which it was to be bound round the head and neck of the sick man. For defects in eyesight, the Assyrians wove black and white threads or hairs together, while muttering incantations, and these were placed upon the eyes. It was thought, too, that the tongues of evil spirits, or sorcerers, could be bound, Marduk Azaru, to bind bitter oppression, and that the net of Mamet, the taboo, because of its many knots, was effective in keeping evilly disposed magicians away.